Hello, everybody. We are we are about to get the component assembly line. Last time when we left off, we were gambling for these singularity thingies, these quantum anomalies, these 1% chance comet cyclotron things. And I have let that run. I have been a little bit under the weather again. I guess the sickness got me again, so I have been suffering, but I really wanted to bang out this coal because this has been my goal for the longest time. So, today we're gonna get right down to business. Hollow asks, says, good, powdering bean lime at the moment. How are you? I'm well, ish. Other than the sickness, I'm doing okay. Um, yeah, it's rough out there, but we're doing our best. So as you can see, we've gambled 30 quantum anomalies just from running this passively, and I think I'm gonna keep this going for a while because I've got nothing better to do with my energy. So I think that these quantum anomalies are used for some useful stuff, but mostly they're just non-consumed items for the nanoforge and for the laser engraver. I think they're used in the DTPF or something. Hello, Fights. How's it going? And QFT, it's used for a couple of other things, but I think this is like Stargate related stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about all of this, containment casings, whatever that is. Today, we're simply going to use these to get our advanced nitinol. And these blocks of advanced nitinol are what we need for the last part of our component assembly line casings. We're simply missing some molten advanced nitinol. I'm doing okay, fights. Heavily used on QFT and laser engraving some stuff. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna get these put into our laser engraver. I'll give you guys some. I've been doing a little bit of stuff while I'm sick. Like I've been messing with my water line to do some cool stuff that I might go over at some point. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and now that we're done with the intro shot, I'm gonna disable shaders so I can actually live with some FPS. So we're gonna add this to our universal laser engravers. I'm glad I had a bunch of slots left over for that. And then that will go right under olivine, actually. Jar empty. Here is mason jar number 2. How are you doing, fights? And how are you doing, Hollow? Has the beamline been working for you? Because I'm very interested in it, frankly. So, extract always active. On cyan, insert on black, round robin enabled. This is not Dochi, actually. This is, oh my gosh, who is this? This is No Name. This is like an OG. So we've got olivine and what is this called again? Quantum anomaly. Hello, hello, Ava. I have like 30 to 40 patterns to make. I haven't tested it out yet. There's a lot of random stuff you have to make for it. Ah, yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. All right, so here's our quantum anomalies, and we're going to use those to make blocks of advanced nitinol. I've prepared for this a little bit. Let's just do, these are pretty slow. This is like a UV recipe that takes 60 seconds, so maybe we just do one at a time for this. And then we do need liquid advanced nitinol, so we're going to extract this. That's probably fine. Am I doing much better? I just like absolutely downed an Advil and I'm just gonna do my best here. We'll see whatever my best is, but I really just want to get this component assembly line. I've been so waiting for it for so long. That's not right. That's the reverse pattern, chat. I think I need some help. Fluid solidifier, fluid extractor. I hardly know her. There we go. Okay. So, I believe that should be literally everything we need for this component assembly line. And I've even went through the liberty to craft all of the circuits. So we're going to be using 99% of our UV mainframes, the highest circuit tier that we can use. I have made sure to level maintain 1,000 of these, which is probably an insane amount. And then we're just going to be blowing through americium and neutronium, 2.7 million neutronium liquid. I don't even worry about it anymore. I think with all that said, I'm pretty excited to just let this craft. I'm a little bit scared, but I'm kind of stoked. Most of this is going to be fluid extractor, fluid solidifier. So most of the action will be over here with our neutronium rounds. 21 parallels is such an odd amount. That's some crazy work. One cool thing about these fluid solidifiers is that, or these fluid shapers, is that as they keep doing recipes, they will like speed up, which is pretty cool. And Ava says, make sure to look after yourself. And I will. I really should. I don't know what's been absolutely dogging me recently. This fine americium wire has been so slow recently. Are you even on? Oh. Oh. That will do it. There you go. That's not terrible. Okay. And then most of this is just going to be waiting time. And while we wait, because we're going to be crafting out a whole fuck ton of UV motors and stuff with all of this. I believe all of these P2Ps should have access to this UV motor recipe. I don't know what we're waiting on. Probably solidifier stuff. But in the meantime, I can show you guys some cool tech that I did with the water line. Dr. Nye, someone in my Discord, is really smart and came up with a tech to single thread the water line. And what this means is that only one, like the highest possible tier, will be active at any time. And why this is good is because that allows you to do your parallel math a lot easier. So normally you have to multiply out the parallels of each machine by yourself using this little menu. And it's perfect overclocking, so you just do regular multiplication. Regular multiplication. The problem with this is that when you have like all the way up to 8 different waterline things that can be active at once, you need to divide your energy in between all of those steps. So instead, by single threading and only using one step at a time, you will always be using the maximum amount of energy humanly possible. So I just turn my max parallels to however much energy it is to do like the tier 1, which I think is like 30,720. And then I divide 64 amps of ZPM by that number. And then that allows these things to run insanely quick. So this is doing 245,000 grade 2 water every cycle, which is a lot. And the other cool part of this that Nye did not initially like warn us about is that when you do waterline, you need certain catalysts. So every time you do one cycle of the tier 2 waterline, you need 1,024 ozone or 1,024,000 ozone. When you multiply the parallels, it still only uses that same amount of catalyst as if it were using one parallel. So essentially what you're doing is I am getting 273 times the efficacy out of this ozone that I would be getting in general. Which is really cool for like the later stages where this polyaluminum chloride is like, it's not hard to make, but it's not like a joke, right? It requires some processing. So being able to make it like 68 times as effective in one go is really cool. So the logic I have here is there's a couple of conditions. When the conditions are not met, for example, if there is under 5 million water, tier 2 water, which is the tier below, Or if there is not enough polyaluminum chloride to do, which is the catalyst for tier 3, to do a cycle, I will turn on one of these level emitters, which will turn off the tier 3 water, as well as send a signal to both tier 2 and tier 1. If they need to run, they will run. So what you'll probably see here is that tier 3 will run until the tier 2 water dips below 5 million. And then when that happens, because this is also below 5 million, which I have set my tier, oh, here it is. That's the 5 million tier 1 water. It'll skip tier 2 initially, go back to tier 1 until it has 5 million, and then work its way up, which is really cool. I don't know. I just think this is really cool tech that makes the most out of what you do, and I love stuff like that. Stuff that uses like a little bit of logic and smart like planning in order to like just make your life that much better. I don't know. That's just me. So that's what I've been working on because I am not. I have previously been a waterline hater. Like, sorry, Penguin. Um, that's just who I am. But the more and more I understand about it, the less and less I dislike it. I think the problem that I had with it was that it was really hard to decipher what was actually doing what. And I need a lot of like clear instructions on how things work in order to make my own decisions, which which makes is partially why my tutorials are so good because I need that clear information to understand things so I know what information to give. So yeah, that's what I've been feeling. We are going to hook up some energy. I know that I will need to power this, so I'm gonna, while these component assembly line things are crafting, I'm going to hook up energy to this area and just get everything else prepared. I do not want to turn off this active transformer while it's active. That'd be bad. How are you doing, Ava? What's good? Sorry, I just yapped for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna move all the energy over. I was gonna do like a couple of transformers here. It's gonna get convoluted. Don't be sorry, I'm doing all right. I got the house to myself for a bit, which is chill. Me as well, yeah. I was gonna have some friends over and do. Hopefully, I feel better by like Sunday, which is when I plan to have some friends over and either watch Cowboy Bebop with them or Samurai Champloo, which are two of my favorites. What's this? Cowboy Bebop is just so cute, and I haven't seen it in a while. Also very sad. Most of the things I like are really sad. I don't think I probably need help, but where's my projector? Real. Okay. And then we'll do source hatch and yoink this guy on. Don't lie to me. I know you can root. Dude, I love lasers so much. I think most of the crowd is with Cat and Vin right now. I hope Vin said something to the effect of that I should get my ass on Vanguards and actually help them do AE2 progression. Oh, fuck. Which is true. It is true. I don't know. The server moves slow and I don't want to take. I feel like when I get on and like pressure people to like, like let's get this done. Like, let's go really quick and finish everything. I feel like I'm like going too fast and I'm ruining the early game for some other people. You know, that's entirely valid. Like, right, like this is their first time playing, right? So I don't want to do that. But yeah, I don't know how to balance that recently. So I've been very hands off with Vanguards. I'm glad you understand, Ava. I think doing specific projects, that, yeah, I have been. I did the stabloid constructs. I started A2. Oh, here's our fucking 20 minutes in. I take off my sweatshirt. There we go. All right, now you're routing. We're good. I don't know. Hollow, do you have a recommendation on how much energy I should give this coal? I was thinking 64 amps of UV, but then I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, I would totally need to use superconductor to get there because I don't have laser mirrors yet. I don't have research up. 256 amps UV. That's like a half of my entire energy. That's no joke. All right, hopefully this doesn't interrupt anything important. For each coal, Jesus Christ. So I'm also don't think I follow exactly how the overclocks work. Do you, like I see that higher tier components, it's like twice as fast per component. So I've multiplied all of my low tier 48-second recipes to 256. Um, I know the casing tier thingy where like it halves the recipe time for every casing tier above a certain amount. I'm not sure I follow otherwise. All right, there's the target. That's the source. It does imperfect overclocks at the same time it has the mechanic, having mechanic on top. How are you doing over here? You haven't crafted a single coal yet. I'm wondering if I should have multiplied some of these fluid solidifier recipes or it's just going to take a while anyway. Oh, yeah, the long neutronium rods, actually. That's valid. That is valid. Although it looks like there's something I need to multiply that goes under a specific amount of ticks. I think it might be the remains of the neutronium rounds, because it's, why is it doing 23? Am I crazy? Whatever. I think it calculates the recipe time with the casings in mind first, then tries to overclock. Coal is so insane, it's unreal. Yeah, okay, maybe I won't be giving it 512 amps of UV if it's that insane. I don't think I need that much throughput. Although I do really have the power to spend, right? The problem is I don't have laser mirrors yet, and I would have to redo some other stuff to get it working. So I think we'll do... We could just do a regular ass UV energy hatch. It's not a terrible... Not a terrible idea for now. Just stick it in there. Pause. My base is too long for it. So you have a chance of power failing is what you're saying? I cannot wait to get laser mirrors. That's pretty soon though. I can do research. Oh damn. We're gonna need a UV dynamo hatch as well. Holy shit. There goes our bismuth. Where did that go? Fuck. Okay, wait a minute. There's small bismuth ore on Proteus. Hello, Tosh. How's it going? I think I might need to refilter bismuth into my void miners. I don't know if I have Does anyone know how the filter of void miners works? Could I do crushed bismuth into the filter? Would that only one way to find out, I guess, right? Hey Tosh, we're crafting one of the big things. Hello, Sinfully Sweet. That is a that is a cool name. We're crafting out a fuck ton of parts for our component assembly line, which is finally crafting. I'm so excited. Why is the advanced nitinol on hold though? Oh shit, wait a minute. Chat, do you think that this universal thingy? Oh no. I don't think I can use these quantum anomalies in universal because of blocking mode, right? Quantum anomalies? Well, for some reason it's blocking the recipe and it's not going. Should I just turn off blocking mode? Because it refuses to go. You know what I could do is make this a circuit 0. Well, no, I couldn't. Alright, fuck it. We just turn off advanced blocking mode and pray. But we're gonna need to fix bismuth at some point, because that's not good. Well, that's horrifying. Whatever. We'll live. Advanced nitinol. Everything else seems to be going well. I think we're waiting on fluid solidifier stuff. Why is osmium ingot not going? Out of curiosity. It's not like it's on blocking mode. Shouldn't you be accepting items? You know what has been weird recently? Okay, first of all, for some reason I have like phantom fluids ending up in my input hash, and I think that's the problem right now. I don't know why, but it's also affecting blocking mode. Maybe I should just turn off blocking mode. I'm kind of wondering where these like excess fluids are coming from. I've been wanting to continue watching Arcane, but there's so many streams to watch. It's a good curse to have, theoretically. I have been enjoying Arcane. I've been rewatching it with a friend when I'm not fucking dog sick. Alright, things seem to be going though. The nitinol is going now, the osmium is happening. Naquata alloy is going. Oh, you know what it probably is? When I cancel recipes, the xenon probably stays in the input hatch and it doesn't like get void or like removed. How am I feeling, 9? I'm 9. What am I talking about? I'm feeling like mediocre, but I just popped an Advil, so I'm really hoping to bang out this coal, and then maybe I'll hop on Vanguards tonight if I'm feeling okay. But you should really not pattern gases on your MEBF. You know what? Now that I'm getting so much Xenon, like look at how much Xenon I have, chat. Not to flex or anything, I have 512 million Xenon, and one sec, this song is a little aggro. There we go. Now that I have so much Xenon and Xenon combs, 7.9 million Xenon combs. Not to like flex or anything, but that's pretty fire. That's pretty fire. Did I call the UV Dynamo hatch? You know what? I might have to sacrifice my compact cyclotron thing that's happening right now because I do not feel like making beryllium gains. So let's pause you. First, let's see if this gamble goes through. 12 seconds. I'm gonna try to skip from knack 2 to knack 4. Surely it will not cause problems. Okay, let's get a high power casing, just in case I need to use fusion for some reason. Alright, that was easy. Just stole another one. We need bismuth for some reason. I don't know why we keep eating shit on bismuth, but that has been a recurring problem. And I think bismuth small ores exist in Proteus, where my void miners are. So I just need to probably refilter them to mine bismuth. I don't think there's any other way to get bismuth, frankly. Other than I have Harmony. Which we're a little far from. Oh, I could do UU matter. Hmm. There is a single bismuth meteor, but it's abysmal for bismuth returns. Arsenic vein on Titan. I don't really need any of the other stuff, though. You know what? While this crafts out, it seems to be working. Let's go visit Europa. No, Proteus. And let's see if this crushed bismuth ore works as a filter. On the void miners. I would be surprised, frankly, but I think it needs to be like actual bismuth. Where was this again? Proteus. Oh, I don't have oxygen set up. Please send me home. Yeah, so don't take off your oxygen mask. How are you doing, Toshi? How's your time on the server been recently? Yeah, and I'm glad I cleaned up these rooms. They look a lot better. Why is this on circuit 3 again? I was probably just tweaking out. So I have no clue how I'm gonna tell if bismuth is coming out of this. You know what I could do? I could go back to my ORPROC subnet, turn off. Okay, wait a minute. Hello, Ninja. Yes, this is the coal stream. We're gonna, while we're working, while we're waiting on our coal casings to print out, which they are going, all 43 UV coal. What we are doing is we're getting some other stuff online, like bismuth. I'm kind of lacking, so there's always something to do when the factory is going. I'm gonna turn this off. And then I'm going to unwhitelist. And then I actually should be able to see the ores based on how I've done my ore processing setup within the terminal. So let's do this. I guess I could just turn it to blacklist mode. And then, there we go. Go ham. This is actually kind of meta, honestly. I might do this in the future. This goes hard, because then all I need to do is return on my macerators and they just eat through the rest of this ore. Perlite, no. Uranium. I can just do that for the rest of these. Hello, Ava. Yes, this song is the best. We all know this. This I want to have played at my funeral. Whenever that may be. You know what? I've recently had to come to terms with a lot of death, especially with how my teenage years were. I was not very mentally healthy, uh, to put it very plainly, and I I've gotten to the point where I'm not really. It's not that I'm not afraid of death. I kind of accept that it is a part of life, which I can't tell if that's a good thing for someone my age, but I don't feel like melancholy when talking about like the next just me dying. Like that's is a part of life that I'm prepared for, I think. Now that is not to say that my life is bad. My life is really great and I love what's happening recently. I love these streams. I love all my friends that I've been making at rock climbing. Um, I love all of you, obviously. It has been lovely to speak with you, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. But yeah, when I die, I want this played at my funeral, and I want everyone to have the best time. I want you to recall good things that happened, um, some of your favorite memories with me, and I don't want anyone to be sad, per se. That's how I feel. Who will inherit your GTNH world? That is a great question. You know what? I would probably have to just set it to world download, and then I feel like Leaf gets the GTNH world just so I can like bully him into playing in the future. I don't even know. That would be funny though. Oh, wait, no, these won't be sharing. We're good. Damn, that is 1,600 motors. Christ. Can I get the channel? Make him get Stargate. I don't think I'll be dying anytime soon, fellas. Do not worry about that. But you know, in the future, after I've lived a full life and I'm happy, might as well set up the second one, right? This song always makes me think of that for some reason. Do not get your hopes up. Don't worry, you're not alone. I also have a feeling that it doesn't always have to be a bad way. It makes you value life because you know it's part of life. That's what I'm thinking, right? I think that, I don't know, life has been wonderful recently, and I treasure it, and I accept that there is a next stage to move on. Life and Death Cole episode, 1,000 hours for Cole, clickbait. Death is kind of pretty in a fucked up way. I don't know if I would categorize it as pretty or ugly or anything in between. It just is. Melancholy is more for objects, memories for people. I like that. Memories. All right, what color cable is this? Oh shit, this is definitely not gonna have enough channels chat. What was I cooking? How many? Hmm. Not my best work, all things considered. Can I just... How many channels would it be like this? No. Yeah. Where are we gonna put this controller so that way all of the channels get represented to everybody? Maybe like this? Memory is for computers. Incredible work. Memory is for Java, silly. Maybe we just do that. Okay. Does that have channels? Distributed evenly. Yes, 21 of them. Holy. That is no joke. Let's set this up again. Damn, this is gonna be a long fucking craft. I was not expecting this. But you know what? We have plenty of things to do while we wait. We can check the checklist. I want to set up full universal for both of these things before we form them and all of that. So this should be pretty easy to keep ourselves occupied. How is everybody doing in chat? Enough with all the death. What is something good that has happened to you guys in recent days? That is an important question that I don't think I think about enough. Coalcraft is a bit better than me for me because I set up advanced assembly lines. Okay, alright, don't flex on me like that, bro. We get it, we get it. You're faster than me, Hollow. You're ahead of me. You better watch out though. You slip up and I'm right on. I'm right on pace. There we go. Let me see. So, Toast says that I'm almost getting affiliate. Let's go. It took me fucking forever to get affiliate. I got some very lucky raids by a streamer named Zarathustra, which was lovely. He brought me like 50 viewers one time. And that was enough for me to get affiliate, which I'm very thankful for. Uh, I got over the cult that I had for the past couple days. I almost did, and then it hit me again. So I'm not super happy about that one, but we live. We're alive. Hollow is trying to give me advice. I will have to do AALs soon. I'm not excited about it, but. And then Ava says, I built up the courage to stream. Let's fucking go, Ava. I would love to tune into the streams. When do you stream? No, not that. Yeah, you are right though, Hollow. I will want those AALs. So AALs are advanced assembly lines, and they have like they have this weird mechanic with their slices. I kind of know what it is, but it's a weird one for sure. I'm gonna set this to prio 1. This will be priority 2, I think. This will be priority 2 as well. We'll just set up all of these like this, the same. I kind of wanted to make GTNH content, but I wouldn't have the patience to make something I would be actually satisfied with. Yeah, that takes a while. Video editing is no joke. I say as I put off video editing. They streamed around 5 a.m. for me, I think. I don't have a schedule yet. Last night I streamed at like 9 AEST. 9 a.m. Holy. I'm like, I barely go to bed by then. That's not true. That's like when I'm dead asleep, though. High key. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs in the whole world. If anyone can name this song, that is a W. Thank you. I did have some stuff to work out. For a first time, you did great. Yeah, okay. I've been live streaming in team and stuff for a small organization before. It was 9 p.m. Oh, okay. Is AEST a time zone? I'm not sure I understand. All right, let's set this secondary thing up. This might get a little wacky. I'm trying to think about this. I could do redstone signal strong from here. Oh, you know what else I should check? Some of these patterns that I made are probably like have a huge amount of resources in them. 3 stacks. Oh, actually, it's not ridiculous. Let's check something like robot arms, though, I feel like. 6 stacks, 1 stack, 3 stacks, 3 stacks. Okay, all right. Okay. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Okay, all right. I got you. So, item detector, and then we'll do the normal. Oh, that's not right, is it? Oh, it is. We'll do the normal soldering thingy where we set the redstone output signal to strong. Yeah, that's right. And then threshold to 2. And then we get our storage bus right here. Filter it to inverted fuzzy card fluid packet. Yep, okay, we're almost there. And then this is really testing my kind of feverish brain right now. Do I remember how to do the one thing that I am slightly micro celebrity famous for? No, of course not. It's almost coal time. Hello, Cyrus. How's it going? We're getting there. We're crafting out our first 43 coal casings. I hope the plates are going. Where is that being done? Oh, what? Why is this where the recipe is being done? Oh, Toast with the drink water. Why? Neutronium plate. Vendor at LUV. How do I see the internally stored items? Neutronium ingot 4000. Why is there no valid recipe though? Oh, because I didn't put circuit 1. Oh, that's actually 100% on me, chat. Although it looks like we're okay. It's not really negative. Oh, it is negatively affecting us because all of our motor patterns are in different places than our other component patterns. So that was actually kind of a throw by me, but whatever. Doing good, just got home. How was your show, Cyrus? How did it go? It is important. It's always important. All right, chat, do I remember how to do universal? So shocked. Okay. And then this probably we don't need. IO port here. Here. Okay, wait, we're good, we're good. I think I'm in. Baby chest, as usual. We gotta. All the patterns done. Now I need to make a control circuit and automate lanthanum hexaboride rods. Good besides the string breaking. Let's go. You should regale chat with the story of what happened. Oh my gosh, hello Burning Lake. How's it going? There's a NOT gate somewhere, right? Yeah, there is. There's always a NOT gate. How did your stream go, Burning? This is a good song to raid to. Hit that. Oh, we have red alloy right there. I want to say that's good. Because the discretizers are all hooked up and stuff. We do need to get power to the subnets. Burning says... Burning 147 POG like 14 times. It went well. Inching towards Compact Fusion Mark 1. Are you doing compacts for Europium B? Is that what you're up to? Compact Mark 1 is ridiculous. Oh, for power. Wow. Compact is like, especially for Mark 1, is very expensive because of all the phosphorus and stuff and the indium. That's a pretty rough recipe, bro, especially in 2.7. I hope that's going well. That's hard. Okay, that should be fine. Dude, that's gotta be okay, right? Like, I feel like I'm going crazy, but that's literally all it is. We just need to power up the subnets and take outputs as well. Oh, this is not gonna fly. Damn. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, yep, just... I have it crafting parts overnight. Lovely. We're gonna be doing Compact 3 soon. That's gonna be... Wait, Compact 1? How'd you get to UV? Wait, oh wait, you probably have a normal Fusion 2. That's my bad, chat. I was gonna say. Hollow and I are working on Compact 3 soon, which is going to be rough for both of us. Although it seems like Hollow is kind of making it work, so maybe it's just rough for me. Okay, I do need to get power over to this. So let's do a little fiber situation and a little white cable. And this subnet should light up. Lovely. And then we'll do the same right here with a fiber here. And then that should light up too. Perfect. The dual coal. One step at a time. And that is exactly right. Always. Let's get some food going. Okay, we've still concerningly not made a single coal yet. Super dense osmium plates. Why is the osmium not going, chat? What is happening with my xenon? It's definitely the xenon. Okay, maybe we need to start, like what Hollow is saying, is just stock the fluid. After this big craft, we will fix this. This is not acceptable. I'll call it a night. Have a good one. Thank you for the raid, Burning. Let's do the shout out thing. I I hope streams continue to go well. I hope you get some good rest. Thank you for raiding. Yeah, what is going on? Something malicious is in fact brewing. Because why are we leaving so much xenon to every craft? Which is like a good thing, right? But whack. No, not the short terminal disease. Please, please. Hello, Talisman? You wanna, like, eat the eggplant? Okay, never mind. Okay, there we go. Osmium plates are coming through. This does, every time I do one of these big crafts, it does tip me off to what the slowest parts of my factory are. And I think this bending machine, we definitely want to swap out some of what's going on in here for fluid solidifiers probably in the long run. Although the neutronium rods take a long time, so maybe splitting it up between these two machines is smart in the long run. Can't really tell. Oh, and our first coal UV thing is crafting. Let's go. Do I have enough osmium reinforced glass? Probably not. We will have to fix all of these things. Dude, look at this thing go. Oh, I don't have the data. Where's my data? UV coal construction data. Come on, please, please, please. Here it is, chat. Masayoshi Takanaka guiding us into this fucking endgame of endgames. Here we are, chat. My first coal UV casing. One of many. Oh, I gotta take off this ugly ass helmet. One sec. Oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening. Compax Mark III was one of the first turbo expensive machines I made. Making elevator without it would have been some advanced torture. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Alright, what else can we do while we wait for this? We do need some osmium reinforced borosilicate glass. How much do we need for each of these coals? And thank you, Kasvantas, with the follow. I hope you're well. 280 per. Times 2 minus 131. 448. That looks right. It looks like most of our smelting is done, so we might be able to fix this mega EBF thing. How are you doing, Kasvantas? I remember you were asking around about something. It must have been like bee related or something or other. Damn, I'm gonna have to remove the fluids from each of these patterns, I guess. L plus ratio. Yeah, it's just kind of really confused why patterning out why I'm getting like excess xenon left behind. It's kind of blowing my mind. Is there like some weird bug with overclocking? I'm good. I'm just redoing infrastructure. Lovely. You know what I can do? I can remove the xenon from all of these patterns, or I could just turn off blocking mode. It's off. Wait a minute. Actually, that's not even the problem at this point. All right, all the ingots are done, so we're free to fix this. But that's not quite right, is it? 3, 4, 5, 6. Replace this. 1, 2. The radioactive cosmic neutronium, the classic. This should be actually a very easy fix. What I think I'll do is I'm going to stock xenon in the top part of the interface that's currently under, like, doing the crafting, and then I'll just add a pump, and then life should be fine. I don't think there are any other fluids that I want other than xenon, but I will leave this a quad input hatch. I'm just gonna use a. I don't want to craft another pump right now. I don't want to stress out my system. Sure, that works for me. And then up here, we'll do up and then xenon. And that is the solution to that. I like how my talisman of nourishment is just broke as fuck. Bro, just please eat the stuffed eggplant. Okay. 9, because what's happening is A is not delivering a fluid fast enough, so it's smelting some ingots without the gas. I don't think that's even... Oh, that is possible. That's why there's some left over, and that's why you don't pattern them. Okay, all right, I hear you. We're gonna do a... I think we'll do a ZPM input hatch then. Let me reverse this. Take this out, do this, do this. You're fine. Import. There we go. I don't think I'll need anything other than xenon, and if I do, I can just make different input hatches and we'll be okay. Oh, we're so going. So excited. Are those pollution particles? Yes, they are. I play with pollution on my main world. I don't use any crops or anything, so it doesn't affect me at all. It's just reminds me that I've been using my megas. What are some things? Let's go check the clipboard if there's anything we can do in the meantime. So UV coal. Oh, we can do growth catalyst stuff while we wait. Okay. Let's, yeah. Those are going. I can follow these. And whenever those happen, we'll be excited to watch them, well, to get the coal going, which has been my all-time goal. So I did set up like a tiny bit of stuff. We're getting collagen now automatically. We don't, Hollow tipped me off to a cool thing where rotten flesh, when you compress it, as such, into a block of flesh and macerate it, you can get mincemeat from it, which is pretty fire. Toshi wants me to drink water. So I have no use for rotten flesh. I'm just chucking it into this single block compressor because I cannot be fucked to make a large compressor right now. And that's getting macerated directly into mincemeat. And I don't remember what I think it's mincemeat and bones into collagen, which is the vibe. Is that more or less efficient? Or is it the same thing with another processing step? Who knows, frankly. Okay, that shut down 227 hours ago. Lovely. So we have collagen, and we need to turn this into gelatin mixture with phosphoric acid and water. I don't remember exactly where we're doing this. This might be it. Yeah, collagen, and then we supply phosphoric to this. Okay, and then we're supposed to be making phosphoric in here, which means I just need to add phosphorus. which we have in droves now. And I think what I'm going to do is something that I've been something that I've been doing recently with my lines is I will do a input bus. 16 is fine. And I will do a storage bus with the only destination with a sticky card for phosphorus. And what this does is just like, I don't need to do any internal drive storage for moving parts. I just chuck this in and it will automatically go into here. And then what is the recipe for phosphoric again with this? There's a direct one now. 24. Not enough fluid output space is so valid. That's on me, chat. Have you ever played FFXIV9? Whoa, that's a lot of numbers. I have not. I have played like Destiny and Warframe, and I've heard, like I feel like FFXIV is in a similar vein, right? Okay, my borosilicate glass is done. Just throw a 1K in here. All right, and then phosphoric should be stocked up in here. This doesn't have fluid output space, which is valid. All right, gelatin mixture is being made. Lovely. There is no storage on net, so let's get a cell. We've got multi-cells. Oh, this is a regular cell. And then do we have a cell workbench right now? Of course we don't. Why would we? Chuck this in here. And then we're making gelatin mixture, which I think we actually need to do. Actually, I don't even know. Hopefully this works. Okay, yeah. All right, we're storing gelatin mixture. What do we do with gelatin mixture again? Centrifuge it? Oh, wait, I don't need to store it on this drive. I'm going crazy. I'm just gonna do something stupid. We'll do that. And then we just turn this on, right? Gelatin mixture with a circuit 1. And then what does that turn out into? Phosphorus and whatever dust. I pretty much thought I wouldn't like it at first, but now I'm addicted. I'm too Gregged, dude. I don't even play other games. Like, I don't even find satisfaction in playing other games. It's really terrible. Like, I've been playing some Gunfire Reborn with my older brother on, like, whenever we can. And I just, like, it's okay. It's fine. Really bad. I think we can just do a program cell like this. I don't want to make a bus. I can just chuck it in here. There you go. And the phosphorus dust, as far as I'm aware, is fully recycled. This gelatin mixture should be able to store in here. We're going to do the same thing that we did last time with the fluid storage bus, sticky card, wombo combo. That's much better, isn't it? And we're working on that. So we're now making gelatin and phosphorus dust. The gelatin has no place to go and must be stuck in this output bus, right? Yes. Watching GTNH and other packs makes me realize how good modern AE2 is. Listen, I dogged on GTNH's fluid stuff, but honestly, the more that I've gotten like absolutely, I don't know, maybe like I'm just I'm experiencing some type of syndrome, but I kind of love it. I kind of it makes sense the way the fluids are handled in GTNH now. It's definitely like some type of horrible thing that's happening to me, but circuit 11, you should be good to go. Honest to God. I should do another storage bus thing, but can gelatin be used for anything else? Yeah, no. Ah, this is a cool song. This song was sampled by Kendrick Lamar in the song called Duckworth. Very cool. This is Ostavi Trog by September, some weird like East European band. Why are we? Oh, it's distilled water. Okay, that's valid. Is that the end of this line? Is that agar that we need? Yeah, there we go. That's the end of the line. Okay, we've made it. And then we can just dump this, right? Oh, we're at a gelatin space, LMAO. This is the only one I really need to partition. And then, not enough item output space. Don't mess with me, bro. Oh, that is a stalking input bus, chat. Output bus ME. There we go. It's good. It's a little jank, but Modern 82 just works all the time, every time. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And if it doesn't, there's always a way to implement A2. I don't know. I'm so charmed by A2. I should try modern packs maybe one day. I I don't know anything above like 1.12, to be completely honest. That part of the modding scene was just not very like, I don't know, interesting to me, I guess. All right, another part of this is we need to get mincemeat going. Cyrus dunking on me in chat. Damn, these coal parts are slow. We're getting closer though. That's 12 out of the 40. So we're gonna go on a little adventure while we wait. I prefer the charm of old packs. The new ones low-key feel corporate, too polished in a way. I agree. I feel like they take away agency from the player to like imagine and create something of their own. By just providing everything, it's kind of boring. Maybe that's just me being an old, annoying person, but I wanted to do some soul vial capture stuff. We haven't previously automated the creation of powered spawners. So while we wait for this component assembly line, there's really nothing else for us to do. So I think I'm gonna chase that for a while. Let's see what we need for 2 powered spawners. We want a zombie powered spawner and a Enderman powered spawner, and then we can. So the reason we want those is because we can capture the souls of Endermen using a powered spawner by like throwing in a soul vial. It'll just like create a Enderman soul vial, which lovely. That's what we want. We don't want to like hunt for Enderman every single time we do it. But we need a 2 zombie soul vials and I think 4 Enderman ones. So let's go out in the wilds and make that happen. I'm windowed says I gotta do 1.21.1. You'd always play Technological Journey, the pack with no bugs whatsoever. Pause chat, I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm so sick. Did you get any ASMR 4K nose blowing noises? Might have to edit those out if that's the case. I forgot to mute myself and I thought, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Okay, normal zombie. Why is your forehead so tall? You are not a normal zombie. Are you a normal zombie? Yeah. Alright, 4 Endermen and then we're golden. Moni Factory is not 1.21. I don't believe any version of GT exists for 121. Search shows that Money Factory is 1.20. And there is in fact GT for 121. I don't know if I would play any Gregtech high level packs like that. If anyone, maybe we should do a 9 community server where we do some weird pack that's not GTNH. I feel like that would be fun. Just something like low key that we can complete quickly. Come at me, big boy. Are you normal Enderman? Sometimes these Endermen aren't normal and they don't like being collected and they don't like being used in these stupid recipes. Okay, there's a couple. Oh, and I'm gonna need an extra one of each for the soul of each. Hopefully that's enough. Big dig? I saw the Neurotic Goose video on it. That's pretty ancient though, right? It's like several layers of jank. Hello, world, please generate. One more zombie, please. Waiter, waiter. That's not a regular zombie. Zombie villager, fishing zombie. Could be. It's got armor on though, I'm not gonna chance it. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. Big dig, congrats on beating Minecraft. Dude, the Vanguards did the Ender Dragon the other day, and a couple of people were upset that like there was like fairly zero communication on when the Ender Dragon was being done. They just went up and did it. Like I don't personally give a shit, right? Because I've done Ender Dragon, you know, so many times. It's just kind of funny. 2, 3, 4. You know what another thing I hate about this stupid machine is? You can only do one of these things at a time. You can't insert multiple recipes at once. But luckily I have these stellar capacitors that are going very quickly. I have to, but I wanted to do it with my gang. Damn, bro's a gang member affiliated, bro. Alright, with the upgraded stellar capacitors, this is much more like manageable than it was before. This does not make me want to like do harmful things. Broken spawner. That explains the money to give people subs. All right, coal is almost here, guys. We're in the 200 electric motors, and we've got 15 casings left. I'm very hyped. I'm very, very hyped. All right, I think that'll work. Then we can start patterning out some stuff. Oh, let's make our 2 powered spawners. And then we can do this. Oh, we can't actually. We need to assign the souls first. No one is suspicious of the Muffin Man. I am now. What the heck? Disregard the random code. Let's go check that we have everything we need for this as well. So probably a bunch of advanced iridium machine casings, osmium reinforced glass we know. Assembly line casing. 55 of you. We should craft that out. That shouldn't be too hard though. Doesn't take any assembly line processes. Yeah, we're good. PBI pipe casings. We don't have a pattern for PBI pipe casings, do we? Circuit 12 is devious. Do we have a circuit 12? We do! Bless my little soul. PBI fluid pipe. We'll do solidification. Damn, I could go for something very chill. I feel like life has been a little too heavy recently and sick, and in my mind I wish I was at like the beach and it was warm and windy and I was with my friends. But we're having a good time on Gregtech, so I can't complain that much. Polybenzimidazole rod. I mean, if I did work in a gang, I'd probably be gifting batches of 100 every day. God damn. Wouldn't that give you too much, like, flack? I feel like your gang would see too much, like, that would be too suspicious. Okay, that's all coming together. ME output bus. Does this need to be lasered? Supports Tech and multi-amp. Supports overclocking beyond max. I smell that. I don't know what that means, but that's like mildly threatening, so assembler machine casing. Wait a minute. Okay, let's just do 30 of these for the first batch. I remember these. These took forever back when I was the first assembly line. That shit was rough. Now we just blitz through these. Let me also remove these just in case. We want to get one up and running before we start anything. Graphene was so rough before press. Exactly. Dude, that shit hurt. But now it's quick. It feels good. Especially with the Naquata wafers. Wait, I should move it to americium wafers for the graphene. Oh, then I need to use ethyl cyanoacrylate, which I might actually... No, I don't have a fluid heater. We'll do this line at some point. That's crazy. And it is down to the wire, fellas. We're almost here. I guess I can work on my little other things while we wait. I'm thinking of finally doing Chemplant Universal. Since Awakened Draconium Coils, I'll need living solder soon. Is that like a Chemplant only recipe? I remember hearing about that. Okay, here is our zombie spawner and our Enderman spawner. I feel like Enderman goes on the left, zombie goes on the right. We'll have to do this because all of these machines are like that. Oh, wait, pause. Move it to capture mode. Don't get too hasty, y'all. And we need a soul vial. Prescient crystal. Soul. Don't do this to me. Okay, we can make a quick pattern for this. Enderman soul vial does this. We need to set the IO on this machine to output that way. And then we do need to set up these patterns, I think, with this specific soul vial in order to do ender crystal, resonator, stuff like that. This is the right thing, I think. Awakened Draconium coils make it so I don't have to worry about catalyst consumption. Real. I'm about to request something out of Beanline. What is the odds that it actually works the first time? I believe in you as well. It's also, how do we make these prescient crystals? Pulsating crystal plus Enderman. Okay, chat, that's it. We're ready. Oh, I needed that. Here it is. The moment that I and maybe you guys have been waiting for a very, very long time. With some the bug collector in the background. Is autoplace not working, chat? Oh, it's really not happy about these blocks here. That's weird. LUV butt. Component assembly line casing. Oh, this is tier 6. I get it, I get it. We're tier 8 or something. There you go. Multi-block was completed. Okay, we do need to fix this redstone thing though. I will bathe in this accomplishment in 1 second. Okay, chat, look at this thing. Look at this beautiful, beautiful thing. Here is my component assembly line from the front to the back, baby. And let's plug this output bus in, which I'm not exactly sure where it goes, but I think I can put it on any of these. Yeah, let's put it right here. Are you happy? Have you formed? Oh my gosh, I think it formed first try. Chat. Okay. All right. What's something we can call? We gotta load up the patterns, I think. What's the most wise way to do this, do you think? Should we make the second one first? Oh. Ooh, we're gonna need to fix that. Okay, yeah, we'll do that later, I guess. I'll do that on my own time or something. Oh, I want to get this thing running. Let's see. Let's give it a motor pattern, the most basic motor pattern, the lowly LV motor. We're gonna take out LV motor from our molecular assembler or our prass right now. We're definitely going to need to pattern some new things because these patterns for component assembly line require a lot of like weird materials. So let's give this a try. We're going to need to be like adjusting a lot as we go. That's probably not how I want to do that recipe. Let's do 128 of these at a time. Copper wire. Let's do 128 of you. Long magnetic rod. And let's change all of our rod solidification recipes. No, not that. 256 is fine. All right, that should be fine. Let's put all of these patterns where they're supposed to go. I'm gonna get rid of this old iron rod pattern. We're probably gonna need 16 times tin wire now that I think about it. Let's do that as well. What did I do for this? 128 at a time. Fuck a wee ball. It worked the first time. 320 QPIC wafers a second. Should I, okay, Hollow, with this information, should I be doing beamline before I do compact Mark III? Because that is a lot of like QPIC wafers or whatever those Mark III wafers are, right? Okay, so we might add beamline to the list of cool things we want to do. Let's throw this cable in here. This is my old pattern. And then the magnetization recipe. Okay. So we're gonna do a lot of adjustment period. I might, and oh, molten iron I don't have somehow. That's some crazy. Ooh, we can do iron powder. Let's give this a try, shall we? And let's sashay our way over to the coal. This should be connected recipe, and then when we send it in, everything should be good to go. So something isn't working yet. We sent the recipe in. Is there power to the subnet? Of course there wouldn't be. Why would there be? We need to power each of these subnets first, so give me one moment. Okay, this should send it. And it power failed. That's not good, chat. Okay, we're making progress, though. Oh, I didn't turn on the last transformer. Classic. Well, that's kind of sad. Our universal works, though. That one more time. Did we just power fail again? Now that's weird. Let's go look at that. Still no energy. Why? No energy in here. No energy in here. No energy in here. Ah, there we go. It all starts with one mistake in your active transformer line. Let's go check this again. We now have energy. Let's try it one more time. Luckily, we started with LV motors instead of expensive ones. Oh, I think that just one-ticked the motors. Holy fuck. I didn't even get to look at that. Oh my god. Chat, do we need to multiply this pattern more? Like, as soon as it gets in here, I don't think we'll even catch it, frankly. There we go, like a flash. That is incredible. Is it worth it to recipe this, or to multiply this recipe? Maybe like 1,000 at a time isn't crazy. We might just multiply all the rest of them too. Let's give it a little ripperoonie, shall we? At this point, the long magnetic iron rods are like the rods are the hard part. Is it already done? Oh, there's a reason we can't do this many, I think. Or is there? Nope, there is no reason that we cannot do this many. Jesus Christ. How many stacks is that? 12, 3, 1.5, 6. Yeah, that's under 64. So we do need to pay attention because we only have such big buses. These super buses can fit 64 stacks. So we multiply our recipes to fit that. That is an insane upgrade from what we had prior. Let's get to working through all these then. Maybe not 2,000 at a time. 12, yeah, these are fine. And I think I can either do this on stream if you guys want, if you really care to watch. I will be like pretty much just going through all of these patterns and fixing them. And that's going to be pretty slow. So if you don't want to see that, if I shouldn't stream that, maybe I won't. I don't really know. I feel like this is something that I do on my own time, but you guys can decide for me. The thing about Beamime though, 9, is the initial investment is insane. I would honestly do Compact 3 first. What do you mean the initial investment? What am I contributing? Like what's... The multis are really expensive. Well, I have a coal, so I don't know, expensive don't really mean much to me no more. Something tells me I should just throw all these recipes in, and then as I go through my factory and do stuff, I'll just fix it. Robot arm, conveyor, piston, then sensor, then field emitter. EV, we get rid of. All of these we get rid of. And what is the other thing? What is the other part that I'm missing? There's like field emitter, there's sensor, and there's emitter? Okay. Emitter is fine. Okay. Hello, Panda. How's it going, y'all? I got this coal, Panda. I got the component assembly line. I'm so stoked. Look at this thing. It's so cool. We're just in the process of putting all our patterns in. And like multiplying everything out, which is going to take a moment. I think I will just do it on stream. I don't think anyone cares. Now you need to make it in Vanguard. That might take a moment, Panda. Where it might take a second to get there. Okay, so I'll multiply out all these motors to 1024, and then we're gonna leave LUV, ZPM, and UV stuff at 64 because that's probably gonna take a while, and that is like the smallest we can do. And I'm gonna take out the patterns for motors. ZPM motors. Where is our LUV motor? Should be in here. And let's give this a testaroonie, shall we? No, you got it. I am very happy about this. This is like one of my favorite looking machines of all time. We are gonna have to fix the universal setup up here. I didn't realize that this tungsten steel frame box was what I feel like it's required for the structure. It could not be very well. I mean, we can give it an attempt, shall we? Because I feel like Aditya said that there's space to put 8 input buses or whatever. But I have a feeling that, yeah, that's not going to form. So either they change the coal structure or something malicious is brewing. Where's the cover? There we go. Let's give it a testaroonie. I can just craft, I guess. Christ. It's just going. Most of it's just fluid solidifier stuff. 720 seconds for 64 motors is kind of crazy, but it is 11.3 per second, right? So I can't really complain, especially because we're only using 2 amps of UV currently. I think I can laser this for some overclocks, but there's no parallels or anything. So any overclocks that I would be getting are inefficient overclocks for our energy. I don't really need to worry about energy because I use LEGs, but it still feels weird not to be conscious about it, right? Let's make sure to pattern out all the stuff that we're missing as well. Oh, whoops. 16 times yttrium barium cuprate cable. How much power are you making right now, says Neb. Hey, Neb, by the way. I am making 8 times 64 amps of UV with large sensor generators, which is really free. I could probably double that if I needed to. Um, so a lot. A very good amount. Ruridit. Can we go straight dust to... No, we do need to ingot this one out. How far do they scale? I have taken them to pretty much as far as they can go with energy hatches. I can just make more of them now. So each of them can get a 64 amp UV dynamo hatch on them, and that's the highest they can go. So I have 8 of them running currently. NAC refinery coils are actual doom. I see the casing. Field restriction coil. Oh. Wait, that doesn't look horrifying because you only need... Oh, tier 2. Wait a minute. Tier 2. Okay, that's pretty fucked up. I take it back, actually. Bio mainframes. Tasty. Alright, that is craftable now. ZPM is also craftable. Lovely. Okay, let's keep working our way through. How many items do we put into one of these LE pistons? 3 stacks, 1 stack, 3 stack, 1 stack, 1 stack. So we can multiply this by 2 probably, yeah. Let's do that for all of these. And just hope that they don't overflow my buses. I am just going to focus currently on the high tier patterns. Dense HSS plate. ZPM one, call it. That actually goes without any help. Okay, good to know. And UV piston, let's call that as well. Dense neutronium plate. I kind of figured. Eight dense infinity per coil doom. Is that hard? Like, does that take time? The dense infinity thingies? Is that like a big time sink? I would imagine it is, right? Maybe I shouldn't multiply that by 64. Maybe that'll take a while. Oh, yeah. Infinity just costs a lot? I thought it was free at a certain point. Like near now. I have a diamond and nether star source. Oh, for the other ingots. Yeah. Damn, this thing takes a long time. This will help our compact 3 fusion though, by a long run. And our fusion 3. Alright, that's craftable. That's craftable. Dense HSS plate, which I forgot. Pumps. One sec. I'm gonna check these patterns again to make sure I can actually multiply these. This 3 stack, 3 stacks, 3 stacks. Yeah, I can multiply these. That works, lovely. UV pumps, that works too. Most of the recipes for these at a certain point just turn into liquids, so it goes hard. Each ingot is 162 diamonds and 20 nether stars and 704 infinity catalyst. So that adds up quick, I can imagine. I haven't gotten to that stage yet. Alright, this is something where we're going to need to encounter some new stuff. Wraps of circuits I'll need to do, which is totally possible. This is 6 stacks, 1, 3. Yeah, we can also multiply these. Oh, whoops. Alright, this is where we need to start doing circuit wraps, I believe. Wait, why does... Oh, I haven't changed my old patterns. Whoops. Let me take everything out. This is going to free up a whole lot of space. This means I should probably double check my other things, because they probably pulled from those assembly line crafts, not from where I'm looking. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Pump at LUV. You're fine. Great. There we go. All right, so we do need to get our circuit wraps going, which should be very easy to do. I'm considering how big I need to pattern these. It doesn't look like it's like a super high amount. Oh, actually it is a super high amount. Maybe we'll do a stack of each wrap. It's a lot of circuits though. Maybe not. Maybe... I think 16 is probably fine. $256 at a time. That's kind of rough, but we'll take it. All right, circuit 16 is our wrap area. All right, you work. Lovely. Six stacks, two stacks, one, fine. Okay, dense silicon rubber sheets. That one's new. How long does that take? MV, 3 seconds? Okay, yeah. ZPM conveyors, that works. UV conveyors, okay. The first thing you should craft with coal is a stack of field generators? Alright. Like UV ones? That's gonna hurt, right? But it will be the most efficient way. Alright, circuit wraps. How long do emitters take? 48 seconds? We should multiply these, I feel like. Yeah. Yoink this. Yep, that works. That works too. You're good to go. $192, that's fine as well. I do remember, however, I will not be multiplying any of these field emitter patterns because they are all super long regardless of the tier. So I believe that each of these is 1440 seconds, even for like the lowest tier one, it's 1440 seconds. So I don't need to multiply it. Cheaper, but will stress test. Field generators, okay. Should we do the UV field generator? Oh, UHV circuits, guys, pause. I don't have those. So we'll do ZPM field generators, how about it? Oh, just a couple of thousand of circuits, nothing big. And my electric motors, by the time we finished that whole pattern montage, we're about to craft our first stack of electric motors with the coal. Lovely. That's so funny. Hello, Halloween. I think I'm going to wrap up stream soon. I just wanted to do a quick one, bang this coal out of the way, and then I'll probably do some building on my own. I've been really sick recently, and it's been hurting. I don't know why that's crafting. Probably for superconductor, actually, now that I think about it. 1.4 motors per second. Dude, I am so happy with this component assembly line. I'll craft out a second one. We can run them in parallel. You know, I could cancel this craft and instead we do need to make some advanced filter casings and stuff to get this thing running. Which is 124. All right, chat. I am going to let that happen. I am super stoked about that. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe we can build the second one before we end stream. I think that's fine. That's appropriate. That's valid. You know what I mean? Let's redo this whole setup. Sadly. Oh my god. All right, this is the last sip of water. Thank you for that. Oh man, you got me with that one. I don't think I'm gonna live that one down. Let's try this again. There is a input bus. What is it? Super bus. There we go. We'll hit this. We'll hit item detector cover. Yoink that in. Set it to 2. Get our soldering iron. Set to strong, good. Okay, now we get our Where does the IO port go? I will refer to this. Oh, I didn't need a second baby chest, chat. So chalked. Alright, hit that. Hit the repeater. Facing that way. The NOT gate. Facing that way. Ish. 3. There we go. Has anyone got any good recommendations for movies that you watch while you're sick? I was thinking like Emperor's New Groove. I love Isma. And Kronk. Kronk pulled the lever. Weathering Away. Emperor's New Groove is a good-ass movie. Exactly. Such a vibe. I didn't even grow up on it. I just like it. You know what's actually crazy that I didn't even like think about? This thing just worked the first time without me needing to do anything about it. How are we doing on bismuth? Okay, we're at 20k bismuth, so we could probably get some high amperage UV16. Do we do 264s right now? Or 216 energy hatches? I don't even know if I have higher energy hatches, just regular. Oh, there we go. Let's hit that. Oh shit, chat. We're gonna be waiting for that for a while. Oh my gosh. Such is the way of life with these coals. Hopefully by setting up the second one on top, it does alleviate some of this problem. What the fuck? I wasn't even aiming for that. Weathering with You. I don't think I have ever heard of that. What's it about? Insert on cyan. Oh, whoops. Insert on cyan. Oh, chat. I think it's time for me to call it a night soon. I feel the my brain is not particularly working anymore. Okay, I feel like that's actually the full setup. Set up that. We've got all the redstone in. Oh, ooh. Transfer direction to cell output mode, yada yada. And then I think we're good, actually. How are my filter casings coming along? I guess we're waiting on these UV motors that are going to take our entire lifetime and then some. So, okay, while we wait for those, there's another task that I didn't quite finish, which was to get the automatic powered spawners online, so that way our gelatin line for wetwares, which will come soon, is online. How was I doing this? I think the easiest way to do this right now would be make a crafting recipe for powered spawner. Chuck this somewhere. Honestly, I'm so terrible at describing shows, but it's a romance about the student with very little money who's trying to survive on nearly nothing and gets a job. I think that might be a little more depressing than I'm ready to deal with, given my jobless ass status. So set that. Oh, nope. What did I do? Oh, this is backwards. Whoops. Soul vial in. Zombie soul vial out. Alright, I'm skeptical that this will actually work, but fuck it, we ball. Let's give it a try, right? Alright, I'm like kind of impressed with it, TBH. And it didn't complete the craft as far as I'm aware. Oh, did I put it in the wrong one? Yeah, I did actually. Alright, that was actually 100% on me, chat. Sorry, ME system. I didn't mean to blame you for that. Let's try give that one more try. Cute, but starts off sad. Alright, there we go. So, can it, on its own, figure itself out? There's got to be a better way to get this XP to it. I wonder if I can do dual interfaces and send in 20 levels of XP. 14,400. Ah, whatever. It'll take its time. So we've done that. That is all my goals for today, I think. Let's see. UV coal. We haven't done growth kata. Waterline tier 4 or 5. Fusion. Yeah, all of these things are coming in due time. I am just very happy to finally move all of my assembly line patterns off. Like all of my components, and now we got the coal going. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this forever. And we will wait for this forever, because this is a 720-second long recipe until I overclock it a little bit. I'm not exactly sure how the overclocks would work. 4 and 8. I think I would get 2 overclocks, actually. Which is good. Alright, I suppose I will finish this as I get off stream. So thank you for joining me. I know this was a quick stream today. Wasn't feeling as hot, but I'm thankful that you could join me for this momentous occasion where we got our first component assembly line. I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna practice some self-love, and then we're gonna come back, probably conquer Waterline again, Tier 3 Fusion, wetware computers, research in quantum computation. We've got a lot of stuff to do in UV, and I'm excited for all of it. So thank you for joining me. I've got much love for all of you, and I'm gonna say peace to the VOD. So peace VOD.